Hi, everyone. This is James Patrick, and Florence, Carmela, and I wanted to talk about the Will Smith and Chris Rock situation last night. Please make sure that you put your comments below. We always love to see what you guys think and your point of view. Some of you guys are very funny, and you have some great points of view. No attacking, no bullying. It's a no. We don't like all that stuff. We want to have fun. Life is hard enough, and we want to make sure that we have a safe environment where everyone, the loud and the not so loud, can talk. So anyway, let's get right into it. The history of Will Smith and Chris Rock is not a bad one, but it did get bad the last 4 or 5 years. They were friends for a while. Chris Rock was actually on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He also did some voiceover work with Jada Pinkett, and they were friends. But in 2016, if all of you remember the African-American actor and actress boycott of Hollywood and the Oscars because of all the nominations that they felt that African-Americans should have had that no one got. In fact, I believe Will Smith wasn't even nominated for Concussion, and I thought he should have got the Oscar. Will Smith, to me, is not a great actor, but he's done some great performances. That was one of them. He was amazing. But anyway, in 2016, Chris Rock hosted the Oscars, I believe, and he stated, I believe you guys, I'm totally behind you, but let's face it, Will Smith, you made $20 million to do the Wild Wild West. So Will Smith did not like that. And it was pretty funny because the Wild Wild West was a joke of a movie and it tanked at the box office. Now, he wasn't done. He said, Jada, I totally respect your wishes and respect your thoughts on this matter, but let's face it, you boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I was never invited. Now, first of all, it's a raunchy, classless joke that shouldn't be on the Oscars. And second, it was pretty much saying, Jada, you're nobody in Hollywood, so you're not going to be missed. It was mean. So, I mean, people have said mean things about me sometimes. I'm not a celebrity or anything, but I worry more about what I'm having for lunch than what they say. It doesn't bother me. But some people, especially the Smiths, they're very hypersensitive. They do not like negative publicity, and they don't like people talking about them. So they have attacked people in a lot of manners when they've said something about them. So anyway, so that was a negative thing. Him talking about her hair when she has alopecia is low life. That's pretty low life. But then, kids, what do you do when someone says something you don't like? You just walk up and hit him. Are you kidding me? Will Smith walks up. Florence couldn't believe it. You walk up in national TV on one of the biggest TV nights there is, and you hit somebody, and then you walk away. And then you got to give a speech because you win the Oscar. You can't make this stuff up. Chris, that was so uncomfortable to watch and so American. I mean, we're the most violent first world country in history. So many people have anger issues. Control yourself. I mean, if you want to be thug, what you do is after the show or whenever, you go in the back and you see Chris Rock and you say, hey, apologize now. That was not cool. That was uncalled for. If he says something smart again, oh, you do what you need to do, but you don't do it in front of an audience. My gosh, where everyone can see. The funniest post I saw on social media was Jaden Smith, who I don't think could beat up a 5-year-old, saying, this is how we do it. Oh, my God. You can't make this stuff up. So, and then Hollywood, we don't condone violence. How many Purge movies does society need? Are you kidding me? I watch some of these movies and they are more. I worked in ER for years in the East Bay where there was gangs all over the place doing murders. I mean, to see these things on a movie screen and young people are watching this stuff. Unbelievable. We have got to stop watching these movies and got to stop watching our kids, letting our kids watch these movies. It's just we're so desensitized to all this stuff. It's ridiculous. Is anything going to happen to these guys? No. Chris Rock is not going to do any charges. He has 2 years to do a civil lawsuit. They're going to play copacetic. It's this bad publicity for both of them. horrible publicity for the Oscars, which now looks like a TLC or Bravo reality show. The Oscars used to be about class, elegance, an aura around these people that you just saw them and you thought, man, these people are special, whether they were or not. The golden age of Hollywood. It was just, gosh, the public would just eat that up, and it was just such a magical time, where now it's like a train wreck. Let's get people that will be as offensive as possible and watch the reaction of the people they talk about. It's just ridiculous. Show some class. You're supposed to be Hollywood. You're supposed to be the people that we kind of fawn over and we look, now it's ridiculous. Some people are applauding Will Smith. No, you don't hit people if they don't say. If I hit people that I didn't like what they say, I'd be in Azkaban for 100 years. My gosh, get real. It's not how you handle your problems. You handle your problems by talking and confronting and seeing what's going on. If it is the last second you feel you need to do something, okay, do something. But what happens if you hurt somebody? What happens if someone gets messed up physically or mentally? Now you got some big problems. If Chris Rock didn't have any money, you don't think he'd be suing Will Smith? I mean, you don't do all this stuff. This is not what our kids need to be seeing. This is why you shouldn't look up to so many celebrities. I love celebrities. I think they are fascinating. Some of their lives are amazing, but this is where you don't look up to them. You appreciate their talents. You appreciate, but a lot of them you can't look up to. So what do you say about what happened? To me and to Florence, it was just, you don't be violent. It was a horrible display by Will Smith. It was a horrible show. Chris Rock should not be hosting the Oscars. My gosh. But if you have a good idea for some good hosts and some things that the Oscars could do, the Academy could do to make the show more classier or more watchable, also shorter. Oh my God, they cut out so much and it's still 3.5 hours. I listen to the people. So a lot of times have better ideas than these guys do. So please put your comments below. Thank you. Like and subscribe. And Florence and I hope everyone has an amazing week.